People ask me why I do it. Wake up early every morning. Wrap my hands. Put my gloves on. Face my shadow. Throwing, blocking, keep on moving. Every move starts the next one. Makes me better. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Focus. When I move, I feel unstoppable. The feeling I get from succeeding makes me move tomorrow too. People ask me why I do it. Wake up early every morning. Wrap my hands. Put my gloves on. Face my shadow. Throwing, blocking, keep on moving. Every move starts the next one. Makes me better. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Focus. When I move, I feel unstoppable. The feeling I get from succeeding makes me move tomorrow too. People ask me why I do it. Wake up early every morning. Wrap my hands, put my gloves on, face my shadow. Throwing, blocking, keep on moving. Every move starts the next one, makes me better. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Focus. When I move, I feel unstoppable. The feeling I get from succeeding makes me move tomorrow too. People ask me why I do it. Wake up early every morning, wrap my hands, put my gloves on, face my shadow. Throwing, blocking, keep on moving. Every move starts the next one, makes me better. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Focus. When I move, I feel unstoppable. The feeling I get from succeeding makes me move tomorrow too.
So hello, good evening and welcome to Boxing Scotland's National Development Championships. My name is Jamie Neal. This is Ben Holme. Ben, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Jamie.
So, be a bit of a quieter night than the next 2 days we've got coming up.
Yeah.
This is the opening evening for the CDE categories. You want to explain?
Yeah, so this is our second development championships of the season. So we just had a bit of a change this year. Before, everyone will know we used to have the novice championships and the intermediates. So they've been rebranded under one name. This is in effect what the intermediates used to be. But how it would have worked last year was we had one category for the intermediates, which was people who've had between 7 and 14 bouts. So we've separated that out a bit, and we've also added another one on the end. So we now have, instead of a novice, which was 0 to 6, and an intermediate, which was 7 to 14, we now have an A category, which was 0 to 3 bouts, a B category, which is 4 to 6 bouts, and that took place in November.
Yep.
And then this weekend is C, which is 7 to 10 bouts.
You need
D,
to remember this.
11 to 15, and then the E category is 16 to 20. So it just means people are paired a bit more closely to their experience levels. It now goes all the way up to 20 bouts instead of 14, so people have a chance to stay within that development bracket that bit longer, which I think will be a benefit to people, rather than you get to 14 and then you're out into the open class. So, I mean, in terms of the entries, I think we had 91 entries for the intermediates last year, and for this championships, it's up to 217. So it's jumped quite a bit. So we're quite happy with that.
All the box, I mean, we had 15 bouts, now down to about 10. We'll go over the walkovers as they come up. It's all elite males boxing tonight.
It's all elite males tonight, yeah.
So that's Craig Stephen, our ring announcer. He just announced boxing will start in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, so all elite males this evening. We were scheduled to have 15, we're down to 10 for tonight. But we're scheduled to have 46 bouts on both Saturday and Sunday. I think it's already a couple of withdrawals off from that, but we'll have around 40 bouts across 2 rings. Tonight's just the 1 ring. We will have 2 rings.
Nice, easy United kick us off.
Yeah, it's a nice, easy one. Just 1 ring, 10 bouts. It's manageable.
We had a fire alarm earlier, so we're lucky we're even here, didn't we? It's 10 minutes we were outside. That's not in your car with you.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a jacket, so it was a bit cold. So I thought, sit in the car, put the heater on. So,
as always, you can comment on the stream. Keep the comments nice and clean. We'll try and do the same, put our comments. But remember, no one gets paid to be in the ring. And it's just nicer just to be supporting people rather than...
Yeah, and it is a development championship, so this is about the boxers' development. It's not the elite finals. It's not our grand peace event. It should. Are you saying
when it comes to the elite finals, we'll give you free rein?
Yeah. But yeah, it is about boxers' development for this. So people, the C category, we've got a few C belts on tonight. They've had less than 10 belts effectively. So they're still their first couple of years into the sport, 2-3 years.
So everyone we're looking forward to.
I am really, really looking forward to the first bout.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see
Liam Howe. He was in the.
Yeah, so we've got Liam Howe from Byron. So Liam won the novice championships last season, which would have been February 2022, and I thought he was the most impressive boxer at that level. Obviously, it's a novice title, but he won it. I think he won 4 bouts, all of them by stoppage, 3 of them by first round stoppage.
So no pressure tonight.
Yeah. I haven't seen him since. I think I saw one of his bouts up in Aberdeen, but it was on a stream. I wasn't there in person. So first time I've been able to see him in person since he won that title. Very impressive with him. And then another Byron lad, Lockman Ben Dowd, who is a 2-time Scottish champion as well. He won the novice title on... sorry.
That's that John McKenna.
Well, Lockman won the novice title last season,
and
then he won the B development title in November. So now he's up to the C. He's obviously had enough bouts to go into the C category. So he's going for his 3rd Scottish title, going through the development, all the different stages. So he's a good boxer. So the 2 Byron lads stand out for me.
A few names I recognise: Fabrizio Di Batista from Sparta. Axel and Goy for Rob Roy.
I think the biggest one though tonight is probably Evan Freel from East Isles Phoenix. So Evan will be on bout number 6 this evening. He has his own television documentary crew with him. He is currently going to be a part of a Channel 4 documentary. We can maybe talk about that.
Yeah, we will when it comes up. We go past to Craig Stephen as bout number 1. We'll just be about to begin.
Development C, D, and E. So development C will be for boxers with between 7 and 10 contests on the record. Development D between 11 and 15 contests, and development E between 16 and 20. The official in charge at ringside was doing greater assisting lines for Paul Coleman. And the referee for this one is our referee, Mr. Jim Smith. So can we have the boxers please to the ring, contest number 1. Contest number 1, boxers please.
So this is contest number 1. That is development C. 60 kg elite males as they make their way to the ring with Luke Anderson representing Kane Boxing in the red corner and Liam Howe from Byron Boxing in the blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, contest number 1, Freel, elite male, development C, 60 kilo lightweight division. 3 2-minute rounds, and as we said, Mr. Jim Smith is the referee in charge. Introducing in the red corner, boxing for the King Boxing Club at Aberdeen, Luke Anderson. And in the blue corner, boxing for the Byron Boxing Club at Aberdeen, Liam Howe.
So referee, is it A star or 1 star? I always get confused with that. Is it A star referee?
1 star, because it
star.
goes up to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You forget how big these rings are when you've been visiting home shows. Here we go, round number 1.
So as we spoke about before, Liam Howe in the blue gloves going for his 2nd Scottish title after winning the novice championships last season. As we said, in impressive fashion, 4 victories, I believe it was, all by stoppage.
It's a
certainly
big
hit
left
hard.
there.
You see that there from that first straight left hand from him. He is a southpaw, he is a power puncher.
There's a lot of power
I think Luke
from his
Anderson
shots.
from Kane. It's obviously 2 Aberdeen lads against each other. Kane Boxing Club based in Shedixley and Byron Boxing Club, which is in the Northfield area of Aberdeen. So they both come down today. You can see straight away what Liam wants to do, and that is get forward and land his power shots.
Yep.
And I don't blame him, having seen him at last year's Novice Championships, that's his strategy. He just obviously has to make sure he tries to box his way in and not just try and rely on his power.
Luke's doing well to hold his own now. He took a big left to the head almost at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, he's not used his jab too much yet, and I think he probably will want to do that just to help set up the power shot.
Yeah, Liam's one of these guys you don't want to break through, you don't want to give them that opportunity. As I said, the ring being massive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space in there to use.
So this is a 60 kilogram lightweight contest in development category C, which means they've had between 7 and 10 bouts coming into the competition. It is a quarter-final, but it is a de facto semi-final because their opponent for the semi, Mark Crockwell from Juries, has already withdrawn.
Yep.
So whoever wins tonight is straight into Sunday's final. So a bit of an added incentive with Mark withdrawing from the competition.
That's it for round number 1. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I feel like I know Liam, but I see these Kane guys all the time. They go up and down the country.
Yeah, well, they've only got 5 boxers in this year's championships. They usually have about 25, so it's a bit of a smaller competition for them. You can see what Liam wants to do. The only thing you've got to watch with being a power puncher is sometimes you can forget your boxing skills and just try and rely on the power.
Yeah.
He has to make sure, but obviously he's got Tony Kerr in the corner there, very, very experienced coach, former GB coach. He'll be telling him the right things to do. And obviously we have Jamie Kane in the other corner, head coach for Kane Boxing Club. a family affair, Cane Boxing Club. Four, was it the 3 brothers and the father, all coaches.
So we got round number 2, bout number 1. Luke Anderson, the red gloves, and Liam Howe in the blue. Referee Mr. Jim Smith.
Good left hand from Liam there.
So Mark Crockwell was watching online. Will allow the comment, but he's messed his back up, and that's why he had to pull out.
Right.
So wish you a speedy recovery, but keep an eye on these guys. You might be facing them in future tournaments.
So Luke looking to use his feet and boxing quite well. Just obviously he's not going to want to stand still for too long in front of Liam, so he's going to want to use that ring.
Again, Liam finding that big left.
He's got a bit of height on him as well, Luke. He's got the height advantage, so you'll want to keep this bout at long range. It's a good left hand from Liam again, though.
Yeah, he's using it nicely as well. It's not like things when you expect it coming. Maybe that's why we're seeing Luke use much more of the ring space.
I mean, he's quite vicious in the ring, Liam, but I've heard from Kevin Kerr that he's one of the nicest kids outside of it.
We need to get an interview with him soon.
Yeah.
Final few seconds around number 2. Here of bout number 1 at Boxing Scottish National Development Championships for the C, D, E categories.
But it's a close contest, you know. It's not all one way from Liam. Luke certainly in the contest.
Yep.
Obviously, we never saw any of Liam's belts make it into the 3rd round at the Novice Championship. So
that's the longest he's
first.
went.
Yeah. I think the one I saw, which was at the North District Championships, went the full 3 rounds. So he has, I believe, gone the distance before.
So Mark Crockwell, who's watching online, he thinks Luke has a bit of an advantage with maybe the reach.
Yeah.
But a pressure fighter in Liam. We go 3rd and final round. Yeah, about number 1.
So as we said, the winner will go straight into Sunday's final. The next 2 belts are in the same category, but the results are already in because we had a couple of withdrawals. So tomorrow we will see Bruce Mills from St Francis box Stuart Fletcher from Barrhead, and the winner of that belt tomorrow will face the winner of this in Sunday's final. Darren Cameron from Inverness and Stuart Fletcher from, Emmanuel Nabufe from Rob Roy, who withdrew.
At the beginning of this round, the Kane corner said to Luke, you need a big round, but
I think Luke has boxed well. You know, he's. I don't know if it'll be enough to win him the contest, but you know, he's used his advantages in terms of his height and his reach. I think the bigger punches have come from Liam, but he's not had it all his own way. You know that he just wants to land that big straight left hand, Liam.
Yeah.
So this is the final round, 3rd round. They're all 2 minutes.
Luke is finding
in the elite.
some success now. Nice left, followed by a right.
Yeah.
Final few seconds, round number 3. And right to the final bell.
We'll wait
Liam
for the
keeping
result.
that pressure up. So we'll pass back in the ring. Well, Craig Stephen will announce the winner when the scores are in.
So all of tonight's contests, just while we wait for Craig, are 3 2-minute rounds. So if that felt a bit quicker, that'll be why. All of the elite contests are 3-2s, no matter what development category it will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, also come together with the referee, Mr. Smith. Who was judges behind the unanimous decision. The winner through to the next round in the blue corner, Liam.
It's well done there to Liam Howe. And well done for Luke, I think. Adapted, used the ring space well, stayed right in it to the end. Now the next 2 bouts we'll just run through, as Ben just said, it will be up on your screen. So you get Bruce Mills is withdrawn and Darren Cameron gets a walkover. Is that correct? Oh, that's the opposite. That's the opposite for which. So it's Bruce Mills. Bruce Mills gets a walkover. Darren Cameron is withdrawn. Next one up, Emmanuel is withdrawn. And Stuart Fletcher gets a walkover. So now
we'll meet tomorrow. Bruce Mills and Stuart Fletcher will meet tomorrow with the winner facing Liam Howe of Byron in the final.
So now this is bout number 4 on the list. Second bout of the evening. Kevin Murray from Granite City in the red corner. And Ewan Thompson from Lanark.
This is the 2-minute rounds, Freel. Development C Elite in the 63.5, the light welterweight division. Referee for this one, star referee Mr. James Thompson, introducing in the red corner. Boxing for the Granite City Boxing Club at Aberdeen, Kevin Murray. And in the blue corner, boxing for one of Scotland's youngest boxing clubs, the Lanark Boxing Club, Ewan Thompson.
So we're round number 1. Kevin Murray boxing at the red corner for Granite City, and Ewan Thompson, the blue corner. Lanark, shout out to John Spears who's watching online, and Nicky Kane. If you're watching on your phone or laptop, don't forget to subscribe and give us a wee like, a wee thumbs up if you're enjoying the content.
So this is a quarter-final contest in Development C, 63.5 kilos, which is the light welterweight division. The winner will go through, we know his opponent already, it'll be Abe Renton. He got the bye in the draw from Jury's Boxing Club. I think Jury's got quite a few of the byes in the draw. It's all a random computer draw, but it did seem to be a bit of a lucky one for Jury's. They had a few of the byes.
Yeah, they've just moved gym as well, so they've got a lot on.
Yeah. So the winner will box Abe Renton tomorrow in the semi-finals. This is obviously Rhys Lynch's weight category, who won Commonwealth Games gold for Scotland last year. A big year for Reese, hoping to become the first Scottish boxer since Josh Taylor to qualify for the Olympic Games. First chance of that will be in June at the European Games. Him and Sam Hickey are going to both try and qualify for the Olympics.
They're both down south. Just
No, they've just have been in Italy, actually.
That's right.
They've been over in Italy. Training camp, but yeah, they're based in Sheffield full time, the pair.
So Kevin,
so that's the dream, isn't it? That's the dream, getting to Olympic Games. I mean, this is the development championships, but that's what it could lead to if you can win these titles and keep progressing.
So it was a bit of a mixed first round.
It
was. Kevin towards the end was trying to get that pressure up, but great work early in the round from you and Thompson, using that.
They're both tired after that first round.
Oh no, they were really going for it.
They're both.
And they're running like they're using the whole space of the ring.
Yeah.
I still can't get it. I think because we're just so close to it, how big it is. I forget how big the rings were. So if you're just joining us online, a few people just added to the stream. Click like and subscribe to Boxing Scotland's YouTube channel to keep up to date with future tournaments. All details and the scripts that we're going by, boxingscotland.org, the latest news and events.
Why is Nicky Kane not here? Ask him why he's not here.
Nicky Kane, why are you not here? If you're still watching. So we go round number 2. Kevin Murray, Granite City in the red corner. Ewan Thompson from Lanark boxing out the blue corner.
And you could ask Mark Rockwell what he thought of that opening contest. Obviously, he was due to box the winner.
Mark, if you're still with us, Mark
right
Rockwell, let us know. Were you happy with that decision, or what was your thoughts?
Kevin throwing that left hook.
He's done it a few times. It's quite a nice.
I think it's his punch of choice. You can tell he's letting it go, certainly.
Nice work there from Ewan. Nice left there at the head.
Yeah.
Double left jab there from Ewan. Their styles sort of complement each other.
It's a good contest, yeah. No, this is they're well matched. They're well matched. Which I guess is what we're hoping to accomplish by splitting the categories up to be a bit closer. That you're going to get. Oh, it's a great left hook. He got through with a peach of a left hook there, Kevin. You can.
So Ben McGoldrick is watching online. How you doing? Lewis will be on bout number 7, and he's boxing Fabrizio Di Batista.
Oh, standing count for Kevin Murray there. Just sort of an accumulation of shots, really.
Well, good to go. The referee restarts the bout. Final 10 seconds round number 2.
Oh, what a left hook right on the bell there from Kevin Murray.
I'm really impressed with both these boxers. As I said, their styles are almost complementing each other.
It's a terrifically well matched contest. I was just rewinding there just to see what it was just an accumulation of shots there from Ewan that really led to the standing count. But I mean, Kevin Murray's still in the contest with that left hook right on the bell. This could go either way. It could go either way on the cards. It could go either way in terms of one of them forcing a stoppage. Perhaps this will be an interesting
lot of energy
final
though
round.
Between them.
Yeah,
So I think there's a nice wee bounce in his step for Ewan Thompson.
I think they're both just going to come out and let the shots fly for this turn, but they know the belt's there to win for both of them. So I think Ewan will probably get the second round from the judges, probably because of that standing count. Obviously, an amateur boxer, and you don't automatically get a 10-8 if there's a count. The judges might choose to score it that way, but it's not something automatic like in the pros. And to be honest, I don't think they will give him a 10-8 for that. I think it was a close enough round that I think you probably have won it. But a great left hook there from Ewan, though, a left hook of his own. really stunned Kevin Murray there.
A few times I've seen he knows when to step back and pull out of the confrontation.
Granite City coach David McAllister telling him to be first. Kevin Murray in the exchanges. It's a great contest, though. I mean, we're scheduled. We're scheduled to have over 100 belts in this competition, but I think this might be a candidate for bout of the competition already.
Oh, it's JATV Live Scottish Boxing Year Award bout of the year. This year I'm going to nominate my favourites. I won't decide the winners, but I'll nominate a few decent bouts. That's your point.
Point off. That was after the call to break. So a point deducted there for Kevin Murray. To be honest, I think that something as small as that might sway the contest. It's so close. I think the standing count in the second round, the point deducted in the third, might just give this to Ewan Thompson. But what a contest! I
know, and I feel for Kevin, because it was just after.
Yeah.
A few shots it was coming from Ewan. Maybe his thoughts on Foley on the referee didn't hear the call to stop. But the rules are there for a reason. So we will find out the winner. This bout as we pass back to Craig Stephen with the official announcement.
Unanimous decision goes in favour of the winner and through to the next round with the blue corner, and please the applause for the man from the Granite City, Kevin Murray.
So unanimous decision there for Ewan, but very, very impressed with Kevin, as you said. Both thought
it was a great contest.
Will complement each other. No doubt he'll sort of feel that the point deduction at the end.
Yeah, I'd like to see a rematch. I'll tell you that.
When's the home shows coming up?
Yeah,
somebody put them together.
I think the standing count, round 2, the point deduction, round 3 just edged it to Ewan there.
This is Matthew Spears from Impact.
Yeah.
Where are they based?
Glasgow, I believe.
I feel like I know them. We'll see when they walk out if I recognise them.
Relatively new.
And look, man, Ben Dowd from Byron Boxing.
Yeah.
Again, that's up your neck of the woods.
It is, yeah, Aberdeen. Second Byron boxer of tonight after we saw Liam Howe win tonight's opening contest. Will Lockman follow suit? Lockman also a Scottish champion like Liam, 2-time Scottish champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 5, featuring rounds prelim in the boxing Scotland Elite Male Division Championship C, the 63.5 kilo division. The referee once again is Thompson. Introducing us in the red corner, boxing Scotland Impact Boxing Club in Holytown, he is Matthew Spears. And in the blue corner, boxing to Byron, boxing club in Aberdeen, is Lockman Mcconnell.
Those kicks at a 63.5 kg elite male.
Yeah.
The C category. This is the third bout of tonight, but bout number 5 on a list after we had 2 walkovers.
Yeah. So this is another quarter-final, same category as we just saw. The winner already knows their opponent. They'll box Anthony Flynn of Southside in tomorrow's semi-final. As I was saying just before Craig Stevens' introductions,
I thought he was going to say before I interrupted me.
No, you.
I was going to say, Craig,
No, so Lockman won the novice title last year, and then in November he won the Development B category title. So a 2-time Scottish champion, going for his 3rd title. Lockman, probably the best amateur contest I've ever seen was last year's novice championships. He boxed David Fleming of Kingdom.
Yep.
In an absolute barn burner of a contest. Both were down multiple times during the contest. Lockman just edging it on the cards. They then had a rematch, actually, the Development B categories, but it didn't in the final. But it didn't quite live up to the first contest. Lockman.
So potentially, I'm just thinking he could be a champion in the A category, the B category, the C, the D.
Yeah.
Just move
his way up. Yeah, no, that's what it's there for. So
maybe keep track of that to see who's the first boxer
to do that. Well, he didn't win the A technically because he won the novice title before we'd changed it over. So, but certainly a chance to add a C title to his novice and his. I mean, he can count the novice as an A. Yeah. It's actually all the more impressive because the novice A is a 0 to 6 belt competition, and then the B is a 4 to 6 belt. So. For him to win that, having only had 1 or 2 belts, was impressive. You see Matthew looking to box. The referee there just telling Matthew to engage a little bit.
Very calm and composed first round there. We can see Lockman stalking Matthew using that ring space well and trying to look for an opening, which can be difficult. I mean, you see it, like, not every bout is going to be.
No, well, he's got in his locker, Lockman, to have a tear up. It's actually quite good to see the development of him and his boxing skills. You can really see it over these last 2. I think the first time I saw him, he was kind of just getting into a tear up and swinging, but nice boxing skills there. You know, you can see over the last few months he's really refined as a boxer.
So we pass back to the ring for round number 2. Or bout number 5 here at Boxing Scotland's National Development Championships at the Ravenscraig National Sports Facility.
Nice short straight right hand there from Lockman.
I feel like this.
Letting the punches go there, certainly.
Yep, we're going to up a gear in this round.
Matthew trying to box on the back foot, but Lockman really staying on him. Oh, a nice left hook there from Lockman. Really caught Matthew quite flush.
Soul's watching online. We got Fabrizio be on bout number 7. So in 2 bouts time.
Did we get any responses from Mark Rockwell?
No, yeah. I think he just tuned in for that bout.
I think Lockman really dictating the bout on his terms. He's boxing when he wants to box. He's getting involved when he wants to get involved.
Some nice head movement coming from Matthew, the red. He's just
certainly got good movement.
Yeah, but
Matthew, and good
Lockman
footwork.
is just determined to.
You can see there's, he's got some talent there. It's just, I guess, putting the punches together.
I think the blue corner, for me, just less than anything dramatically.
We've got Tony
changes.
Kerr back in the corner, second belt of the night. Former GB coach for Byron.
Now, there's someone, Zoomy Games, they said I was meant to be boxing at 62, but I already beat my opponent, so he backed out. But I don't know your name. That's your YouTube name.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, Zoomy Games, let us know your name. 62.
Sure
it may not even be this competition, because we've just jumped 60.
Yeah.
But we need some more information, because now I'm wondering.
Not sure there is a 62.
So this is the third and final round, about number 5. The C category, and 63.5 kilogram elite male. Get Matthew Spears from Impact, the red corner, and Luckman Ben Dowd from Byron boxing in the blue. Nice left there. It was almost.
They both seemed to land there, but I think Lockman got the better of it. He's now going to step in with some big shots. He's decided he can. He obviously feels comfortable enough now to stand in range and just let the shots go.
And sometimes you see this is some boxers that are quite reactionary, and they'll get. Their opponent gets a lucky shot in, and it sort of just ignites this firework in them.
I think unless anything dramatic happens, I think Lockman's on track to move into tomorrow's semi-finals.
A good learning bout for Matthew.
Yeah.
And he has, as we said, that's got great movement, the ring, head movement, footwork.
Oh, there's a lot to work with there. No, certainly. You can maybe just see the experience there of the 2 Scottish titles coming out with Lockman. He feels very comfortable in
nice
there.
Straight there landing from Matthew.
Couple of nice punches there from Matthew just before the final bell. I don't think any of them really troubled Lockman, but they were clean scoring shots.
He's like stubbornly, he's not going to take these shots. So that's it for round number 3, round number 5. And we'll pass back to Craig Stephen with the official announcement. The ring, Matthew Spears from Impact, the red corner, and Lockman Ben Dowd in the blue. Don't forget you can watch all this back in JATV Live's Facebook page. If you do want any bouts posted individually, then drop me a message or email jamie@jatvlive.com. Let's pass back in the ring with the official announcement. So well done to Matthew, but we need to always point out there's 5
Yeah.
judges scattered on the ring. We've maybe seen
We'll
it.
caveat we're not trained judges, so obviously it does go down to the 5. In saying that, though, I am very surprised by the result. We're sitting ringside as well.
Yeah.
It's not how I saw the contest, but obviously 3 of the 5
I was
judges
seeing Matthews, as I said, great head movement in the last round. He was finding a lot more success, but I just think consistently throughout, for me, Lookman done enough.
Yeah. No, it doesn't change my opinion. I think Lockman did enough to win the contest. Obviously, our opinion doesn't matter, though. So.
Contest number 6. The next contest is the ring down our boxers, please.
If anybody hands in a pair of glasses, they're mine.
So if you're watching online, you find a pair of glasses in your home. That means let us know about it. Somebody's lost their glasses here. Maybe ask your aunt in America if she'd share the post. Did you ever see that? People, they share a post for like California, their cap missing, and drum chapel you're lit. I think maybe he thinks we've got able to announce it.
So
Scottish Boxing Scotland Development Championships, this time development D, and that's between 11 and 15 contests in regard 63.5 kilogram welterweight division. The referee for this one is international star referee Mr. John McKenna, introducing in the red corner, boxing for the Great Miller, boxing for the Emperor John Thomas Foley. And in the blue corner, boxing for Fair City, boxing of Emperor Hussein Shah.
this is our 4th contest of this evening. Once again in the 63.5 kilogram weight category, people have had between 11 and 15 bouts coming into the competition. So a little bit more experience than what we've seen so far this evening, which have all been C category contests. Thomas Foley from Craig Miller in the red corner versus Hussein Shah of Fair City Boxing Club in Perth in the blue.
Yeah, I didn't when I was writing that out. I just wrote Fair C, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, Fair City.
The abbreviations and that one looked great.
So just going back to the last one, so Matthew Spears will go through to tomorrow's semi-final. He'll box Anthony Flynn of Southside. I don't know what people maybe thought of the result of that. Did they think we're...
So Lauren Tucker, thought Lockman won, which is what we had as well, but as you said, you're at one angle, you're seeing the same angle as us, so I'll watch it back later. For round number 1. If you're just joining us, this is Boxing Scotland's National Development Championships. My name is Jamie O'Neill. Ben is just about to grab a baked potato. I just got one. We're just about to go into round number 2 between Thomas Foley in the red corner and Hussein Shah in the blue. Got an even opening round there. Still all to play for. If you're joining us online, you're watching Boxing Scotland's YouTube channel, click like and subscribe. We got round number 2. Can hear those shots there. We do have a sort of blind spot right in the red corner.
Sorry, I was looking for Derek Riley's glasses.
We find them.
No. That's obviously Derek Riley's boxer in just now. From Fair City in Perth, or just outside Perth, based at Scone Aerodrome. The little airport outside Perth.
Oh yeah, my mate's actually trained there.
Right. They're in one of the hangars. Well, is it a hangar? I guess it's a converted hangar. It's a nice setup. It's a really nice setup. No, you know what it is? It's 2 former squash courts.
Oh.
And you go in, and on one side they have the gym with the bags and all that, and then on the other side they have the ring. So it's like split into 2, but no, that's what it is. It's 2 former squash courts within like a mezzanine level where they have their office. It's a really, really nice setup they've got at Fair City.
Been a few seconds around number 2. Big right there. Referee John McKenna giving a warning for using chest. So I'm still think it's quite an even. We've seen a bit more there from I think Thomas in the red corner.
Yeah, got pulled away for the first round there, but from what I saw the second, yeah, looks like it's all to play for going into the third. You wonder if somebody will maybe step up and try and push for it a bit more in that final round. Was saying obviously this is our first Category D contest of the competition, so all the other belts so far have been Category C. So these 2 have a bit more experience, which is maybe why they're being a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
They've had at least 11 belts coming into this.
Would we like to see a busy third round? We go on to round number 3, about number 6. It's Thomas John Foley from, is it
Craig Miller?
Craig Miller,
yeah,
in the red corner, and Hussein Shah from Fair City in the blue.
So we don't have any Category E contests on this evening. We'll have to wait to tomorrow for Category E. This is our new one, 16 to 20 belts. Some decent
details
boxers
are on the website.
Yeah, details in there. Some decent boxers in there. Fraser Edwards, Elgin is in that category. Looking forward to seeing him. As well as a few others. What I've seen so far, very, very even. This is a contest I'll let the judges decide which one this goes. This could be another close one on the judges' scorecards, but after the last one,
you can't
maybe we won't predict.
Yeah, we won't make any further predictions. If you do have any predictions though online, let us know. We'll read some of them out.
Any other comments about that last one? Or?
See, the thing is, a lot of people watch on their TVs, but you can't comment, you can't like, and you can't press subscribe.
Right. What we will say is the judges have the best seat in the house. They're proper ringside. We're 10 feet back, so
Yeah.
and they're obviously the big
I have
difference.
my glasses, so I see what you see on the screen. I just glance at that.
The big difference is they're obviously trained as judges, on which we're not. So, well, it's their decision to make. But this one could go either way.
I'm going to make a prediction just in the red.
Right, I'll go blue.
Slightly edging it for me. It's passed back. Craig Stephen with the official announcement.
Into the ring, the result of contest number 6. And as always here this evening, before we declare the result, please show appreciation for both our boxers. Well, another close contest, ladies and gentlemen, a 3-2 split decision, going in favour of the winner, and through to the next round, in the red corner, Thomas Foley.
So there you go. It was a 3-2 split decision. Well, it's John Thomas. Sorry, not Thomas John, as you see on the screen. It's my mistake. Well done there. The same shot. Next up is Fabrizio Di Batista and Lewis Connolly. Ben, it's on now.
What's on there?
Fabrizio Di Batista and Lewis Connolly. Oh, sorry, the Ben McGill is watching online. Look, there's a few beds.
Contest number 7, boxers, please.
So when we talk about the contest, it's obviously the contest after this. We mentioned it very briefly earlier, but there is a television documentary crew from Channel 4.
Who's trying to edge in on our territory.
Yeah.
So we'll just let Craig introduce the boxers.
The 63.5 lights welterweight division. In charge for this one is 3-star international referee Mr. Reid, introducing the red corner, boxing for the Sparta Boxing Academy in Ravenscraig. Please welcome Fabrizio Batista. And across the ring in the blue corner, currently boxing for the Freel Boxing Club Atlanta, Lewis Connolly.
So yeah, we were just discussing the contest after this. We have Evan Freel of East House Phoenix versus Leo Gail of Inverurie. Evan being followed for a documentary for Channel 4. They've been filming him and his family for the last 3 weeks, I believe. It's a documentary about people from the Easter House area. It's not focused on boxing. I think boxing is just a very small part of that. So there's some additional camera crews apart from us in for that.
I'll be knocking some of the cameras before the end of the night. They might be filming some of the Feaster House, but I'm for Drum Chapel, remember. So a few people disagreeing with bout number 5. They agreed, I think, with what we were saying. But Lewis Connolly, I know very well, and Fabrizio Di Batista, who I've interviewed in Italian.
You've done it in Italian?
Yeah, we opened the interview with some Italian just to say hello to his family in Italy. He was about to go.
How's your Italian?
It's alright.
Is it?
Better when I'm drunk.
So you're going to commentate this in Italian, of course?
No. No, my family they'll ban me for Italy.
So yeah, this is another contest in the same as the last one, 63.5 kilos category D.
Just realised Lewis is the only boxer that's appeared that's on my Snapchat. This is my Snapchat, mate.
All right.
Just thought I'd point that out there.
So Thomas Foley of Craig Miller goes through to tomorrow's semi-final. He will box Nasser Talha Sharif of North Glasgow. And then this is the same category. The winner of this bout will box Jamie Jury of Juries tomorrow in the semi-final. So as I said, Jury had a few buys. That's another one. They were quite lucky in the draw. It's obviously an automatic computer draw.
It's a nice work. So I don't want to comment on both these boxes. I know them well. But both had their moments. Tyler from North Glasgow, I know quite well. He was when he boxed at the Southside Boxing Academy home show.
Right.
When Sean Lazzarini, who's mates with him, came to do commentary.
Right,
It's just, yeah, it was brilliant, man. Shout out to Sean if you're watching.
Yeah, you owe me a rematch at chess, Sean. You beat me down in Birmingham.
He's good, no?
He's really good. Yeah, he's surprisingly good. He's smarter than he looked. Sean, he's very clever. He might want to play the fool, but he's not. He's no fool, Sean.
Yeah.
Boxed absolutely fantastic at the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Obviously, he's known as a big power puncher, but he just outboxed all of them.
Yeah.
He didn't need to use his power. One of 3 gold medals for Scotland last summer down in Birmingham. Very, very, very impressive. Obviously now turned pro, so good luck to Sean.
Yeah,
professional career.
looking forward to that.
It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to the press conferences as much as the fights for Sean. He was the only boxer in Birmingham. And obviously, I was down there doing the media for Boxing Scotland. He was the only boxer I had to do retakes of interviews.
I know, I've seen one of them. I've seen one.
He sometimes gets a bit too excited, but he's perfectly suited for the pro game when it comes to some of the things he might say.
So both these boxers have recently moved gym. The ones that are in now.
Right.
So Fabrizio Di Batista, pretty sure he was at Triple A before. He's at Sparta. Sparta have amazing social media. You've seen some of the...
Sam McLeod put together some stuff actually from the European Schools Championships. He did a clip. Obviously they had Thomas O'Reilly, their boxer at the European Schools, which was in Turkey, if I believe.
Nice work there from Fabrizio.
Thomas O'Reilly got a silver. Jacob Naismith from O'Neill's getting a gold medal out there. Fantastic success. So he put together actually clips of each of their fights for both boxers, for both medalists for us. Well, he didn't do it for us, but we asked permission and he allowed us to share it. So thanks to Sam for that.
And Lewis, previously at Juries.
Yeah. I mean, it really was. 2022 was a phenomenal year for Scottish boxing.
Lewis sort of stepping up a gear now. It's the final few seconds of round number 2.
I'll maybe wait to the break.
Yes, he just sort of kicked off.
Oh, a nice right hand to the body there, yeah.
Wow, great second round, especially towards the end there from both boxers. We've seen Fabrizio sort of kept the same pace right until the end.
Yeah.
Then Lewis something just ignited in him there.
He landed a really nice straight right to the body, Lewis, right before the bell. Just saying, a fantastic year last year for Scottish boxing, 2022.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sean and the others, be hard to replicate the success. I mean, obviously we hope to do that.
Never seen others. A lot of big names coming through. There's a lot of boxers have been sharing the letters inviting them to join the elite groups.
The elite boxing group, yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah, there's a few. Robert McNulty's obviously one. Matthew McDonald.
Yeah, that's
just
right.
come into that group as well. Oral Salaji, I think, as well.
Yep.
I've seen a few of them. I've seen a few of their posts. Starting to look at the next cycle. I mean, a couple of the guys from Birmingham have gone pro now. Matthew McHale, who got a bronze medal. Sean Lazzarini, who we spoke about, got a gold medal. Both of them have gone pro. So there's a little bit of a turnover and a look now to Australia 2026, where the next games will be. Bit of a look ahead to that. So the likes of the names we just mentioned will be hopefully aiming to be competing there.
And they've got great experience so far. So it's like, as you said, like even the fact these are development championships, the boxers are constantly developing.
Yeah. I mean, and we mentioned obviously Reese Lynch and Sam Hickey both got golds in Commonwealth Games last year. Whether they'll be at the next Commonwealth Games, I'm not sure. Obviously, they're staying amateur for now, trying to get to the Olympic Games. You know, who knows if they'll be around for the next Commonwealth Games. So there might be some more space for people to come up and through to try and qualify for that.
So we've been live for about an hour, just over an hour. Bout number 7 just now. We're scheduled to be 15 bouts. We've got another 3 walkovers. There's another 5 bouts after this. Lewis, Connolly from Peacefield in the blue corner, and Fabrizio De Batista from Sparta in the red. Both boxers found their moments. I think this could be possibly another split decision. We got into the final few seconds of round number 3. I think for me, Fabrizio's been more consistent throughout, but Lewis found a lot of success in between that. So it's just what the judges are seeing as landing.
I think I'm going to stop making predictions after the lock.
Well, I was right with the last one. I thought you want to hear when it was announced, but I thought I'd just keep that and point that out.
Well, I will say I've spoken to a couple of officials since that result, and they both thought Lockman won it. So I don't think we were too far off, but obviously Matthew getting the edge through to the next round.
So pass back Craig Stephen with the official announcement about number 7 of 63.5 kilograms elite male, Fabrizio De Batista and Lewis Connolly.
We go to we have a 4-1 split decision going in favour of the winner. Through to the next round in the blue corner, Lewis Connolly. And please, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation Sparta's Fabrizio De Batista.
So well done there to Lewis. Unfortunate for Fabrizio.
So ladies and gentlemen, contest number 8 of the evening. Can we have boxers, please?
So this is the one where we might see Channel 4 cameras bouncing around.
Yeah, we can see it in the corner just now.
We'll try not to trip them up and take their cameras off them.
I believe the documentary is called 60 Days on the Estates, I believe it's called.
Yep.
It's either 60 Days on the Estates or 60 Days on the Scheme, one or the other. But
so if they let Leo know that he's going to be...
Leo had to sign a release form, yeah. So Leo's well aware. In fact, I spoke to him on the phone earlier this week, Leo, to let him know. And I'll fill you in 1 second.
Email Development C, that is between 7 and 10 contests. Prelim in the 67 kilo welterweight division. In charge of the action for this one, veteran championship referee, Mr. George Brown. Introducing the red corner, boxing for the Inverurie Boxing Club, Leo Gail. And boxing in the blue corner, boxing for the Easter House, Phoenix Boxing Club, Evan Freel.
Yeah, so I was just saying, I spoke to Leo earlier this week, obviously to let him know about the documentary, and he had to sign a release form to be in it. But he saw it as an opportunity. He says, you know, if he can win big, he'll be on the documentary winning big. So I think he saw it as a bit of an opportunity for him.
I've seen Evan Freel box many times.
Yeah.
He's a nice boxer.
So Leo from Inverurie Boxing Club up in Aberdeenshire. My neck of the woods. Southpaw, as you can see. Evan boxing on the back foot.
I've seen Leo box as well.
Right. So we're back to category C. This is the 67 kilograms. This is welterweight division. This is the C category. After the last couple of bouts being in the D category at the weight below.
So there was no pressure on the boxers to make weight. I mean, imagine ferreting weights weren't made or there was walkovers. Channel 4 would just need to film us. This big right there from Evan in the blue. Leo standing his ground.
Maybe we can get on the documentary and give an analysis of the belt.
Well, they have taken my email address in case they need some of our footage.
Right.
But we charge by the second.
Nice right hook there from Leo.
I keep talking as much as you can to make sure that
Make sure we're on it. Yeah.
they have to pay us.
Couple of nice body shots right in the bell there, though, from Evan.
So quite a nice first round for both boxers. I think they can both be happy with that. Both found opportunities there.
Both standing up in the corner, neither of them choosing to sit.
Yeah, this sort of happens when you have a few extra cameras around.
See Evan's family over there. They're obviously filming his family, because I believe the documentary is about his family as well. It's not just about him. And I think others from his community. So I believe they've been filming with his family for the last 3 weeks, they said. I think the boxing is just quite a small part of it. It's not really a major.
Well, they say that.
They say that till he wins.
So I was in a documentary a few years ago, and I was just literally supposed to be there as, like, I think, background noise. And when they seen how close I was to Afghan refugees, they then were like, no, we need to film more. We ended up became a SE pack. We toured schools with BBC, taking us everywhere.
Right.
So you never know. This might be, they might come back and just say an exclusive following Evan next year.
So you're meant to just have a supporting cast. You got yourself a main role. I've seen you on other TV stuff as well. I'm sure I saw something where you were reporting Scotland or STV Glasgow or something.
Yeah, there's a few. My mate, she worked for BBC Scotland.
Right.
So whenever something happens at City Centre, she would message me and say, Jamie, have you seen this? You know what's going on? Can you just come talk? Because the people here don't have a clue. They're just...
Right.
And then I looked like I was a sort of rent-a-crowd. Like, what's it called? Like, do you know the actors that just turn up to talk? Nice work there from Leo. There must be added pressure, though, to say, Channel 4 are going to film your bout.
It must give you an extra buzz having Channel 4 cameras there, certainly.
Sometimes, but I mean, boxers love this. They love this pressure.
Yeah. I was going to make a documentary, television. Well, it wasn't for TV, but it was going to be a TV documentary.
Yeah.
With Johnny Nelson, you know, the boxer, works for Sky Sports.
Yep.
It was all set to go down to film in Sheffield, but it fell through, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
So it was.
You done a placement with Sky Sports?
Yeah, it was after that, so it was part of sort of university journalism course project, but unfortunately fell through. But I met Johnny down in London. He was a good guy.
Nice wee back and throw there from both. I think Evan just landing a bit more.
It's a close contest.
Yeah, very close. So we've got 1 round left of bout number 8. And next up will be Aziz and Sandy Reid, and Gail Shields and Rob Roy. Those waiting online.
So we had Leo sitting there, but Evan's still standing in between the belts.
And now Leo's standing up like.
In the bid, and I don't know if he saw him still standing and thought I better stand as well. Most boxers obviously choose to sit in between. I don't know, is it a mental thing or is it just because the Channel 4 cameras are here?
There is a boxer who told me, who is it that told me this? And he said he wouldn't sit down.
Right.
And there was a reason, something to do with the blood flow to his hands or something like that. There was
yeah,
a reason
no,
why
I could understand that. I could understand that. Seen Chris Eubank Jr. stand in between rounds. He's a bit of a show-off. So
how did that go for him? So we go round number 3. It's 67 kg elite male development group C. You're watching Boxing Scotland's National Development Championships here at the Ravenscraig National Sports Facility. With me, Jamie O'Neill for JATV Live, and Ben Holme from Boxing Scotland. You've got a few roles in Boxing Scotland.
Yeah, I wear many hats. Two official roles and a dozen unofficial roles.
I suppose that I was speaking to Marion earlier about the extra tasks that you guys need to take up as well to make tournaments like this happen. And
yeah, well,
it's kicking off in the ring.
The last couple of weeks, it's really been competition and events, I guess. That's not an official. We don't have somebody who does competition events. It's a real team effort to bring these competitions together. But it's great then when we get to be here and everything's running smoothly.
And your knowledge of boxers that you see and get to follow their development makes you maybe understand a bit more what it's like for them through each step.
Yeah.
Because that you get more familiar with them. So it's really up to gear in round number 3 here. But still, I think, very close. Evan throwing a few lefts there, no landing. Big right there from Evan.
Referee George Brown also had to sign a release form to be in the TV documentary. It could go either way. I mean, the last 10 seconds here, final round. I think it's been a very, very close call.
The doctor just check over. Both boxers, then we'll pass back to Craig Stephen, the official announcement in the ring. Don't go anywhere.
Gentlemen, we go back into the ring for the softball contest number 8, and before we declare the result, please, we appreciate both our boxers in the ring. The judges score by unanimous decision, going in favour of the winner, and through to the next round in the blue corner. And please give the applause going into Freel.
So, coming up next, Aziz from Gail Shields and Sandy Reid for Rob Roy. Well done there to both boxers.
Well done to Evan, yeah. Both boxers, Evan getting the nod. He will progress now to... That was actually a round of 16 contests because we had so many entries at 67 kilos.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So he goes through to tomorrow's quarterfinal. We do know his opponent. It will be Rory Welsh of Rob Roy Boxing Club.
Has Rob Roy got any boxers boxing each other again? Because that sometimes happens with him looking at that many boxers.
Yeah. Not that I've noticed, anyway.
Contest number 9. Boxers, please.
This is 67 kg elite male.
This is the same category. The next, we were scheduled to have 5 bouts this evening, all in the same category, all at 67 kilos in category C. A couple of them are off, so we're just going to have the 3. This is another round of 16 contest in that weight category. It's actually the only, we've got 2 weights where we won't finish at this competition because there's so many, so we'll have 2 finals held over.
We go with contest number 9. We are still with Elite Male Development C in the 67 kilo division. Once again, our referee for this one is Mr. George Brown. Introducing in the red corner, boxing for the Gather Shields Boxing Club, Gail, Aziz. And across the ring in the blue corner, boxing for the Rob Roy, Boxing Club Glasgow, Reid.
So I'm just going to give a shout to Gail Shields' team, who they drove me home after I get stuck. I went to do the home show. They don't have taxis in their heads. Okay. But their coaching team drove me all the way back to Glasgow.
There seems to be a running theme. You almost got stuck last night, didn't you?
Aye, Cash for it. Drove me back.
He's your personal chauffeur at the moment,
driving,
Cash.
No.
Hope you're paying him.
No, I did offer, I think. So hi to Craig Ferry, who's watching online. We'll see you at the Golden Gloves tournament. The schoolboy Golden Gloves and then the elite Golden Gloves you're going to have.
Yeah, so we had a bit of a rebrand for that. So we mentioned earlier in the broadcast that the novice and intermediate championships had been rebranded as development championships, which obviously this is the second development championships of the season. And additionally, we've had a rebrand of our open championships. So previously we've had our school and junior and our youth and elite championships. So going forward, both of them are going to be called Golden Gloves Championships. So it'll be our Boxing Scotland Golden Gloves School and Junior Championships, I believe it will be called. All winners of those competitions will get a Boxing Scotland branded pair of golden boxing gloves.
Wow. I've seen the pictures.
Yeah. And obviously because they're open titles, it's just trying to make those ones a little bit more prestigious.
Yep.
Because they are more prestigious to win an open title where you're boxing any competitor of any experience, rather than obviously this is categorized due to experience and development, and so it's just trying to get a clearer differential between the two competitions moving forward. So obviously it's a great achievement to win one of these titles, and any of the champions from this competition, a great achievement, but maybe just that little bit more prestigious to win an open title, so the Golden Gloves will help to signify that kind of sort of excellence in the ring.
So I've seen Akil box before. I know he is a very tough boxer. There's a lot of support at the Gas Shield show. Sandy, I don't know if I've seen him box. He did have his moments there. Akil was trying to force him back. Yeah. The only thing I would worry about Akil is that his stamina. Just save some of it to get through to the final rounds. I think Garcia's have brought a few of their team with them.
Yeah.
You can see them up in the stands there.
So the last result, obviously Evan Freel going through, so we might have the cameras again tomorrow, Channel 4 cameras. So
I think I overheard them saying that they can only make it today.
All right, okay.
But
I think they said they were going to try and make it. Yeah, I think they were waiting to see the result.
Oh, maybe that's what I was. So we go round number 2. Akil Aziz in the red corner and Sandy Reid in the blue.
So I was saying just before the bout started, this is one of 2 weight categories that won't finish within this weekend. We just had so many entries at 67 kilos and 71 kilos for development level C that we needed 4 days to complete. We've only got 3 days booked for the venue.
So carry on to home shows or
no?
Bids
So
or what?
well, they may. What basically is going to happen is they will take place on Saturday the 18th of February at the School and Junior Golden Gloves Championships, unless the 2 clubs involved can come to an agreement they're both happy with. So it may end up on a home show, but if they can't agree, it'll take place Saturday 18th of February. If they can't agree, we're happy for it to go.
And they need to remain within that weight.
I mean, it could go slightly after, I guess, if both clubs are. But you might get 2 clubs, say, from Aberdeen, and they say, we want to do it in Aberdeen next month. There's a show coming up. Fair enough, let's not drag them all the way back down to Motherwell. But alternatively, if one club or both clubs just will not agree. It will take place on the 18th of February at the School and Junior Golden Gloves. So it's just the 2 weight categories, though. We will have scheduled 46, actually, no, it'll be slightly less. It'll be 42 finals on Sunday to look forward to. And we have 10 finals tomorrow. 10 finals tomorrow, and then 42 finals on Sunday. So the majority of the finals, the vast majority, 98%, whatever it
So
is.
we clash here from both boxers. Sandy using that reach to keep a distance. Akil still trying to push forward. Both finding success here and there. There we go with round number 2. I think this might be determined in the third round, although
I think the thing that stands out for me tonight is a lot of well-matched contests.
Yeah.
You know, they've almost all of them have been so evenly matched.
and that's just been by AI, just random computer generated.
Yeah. Well, it helps, obviously, they're in the tighter draw. So this is obviously C category, so they've had between 7 and 10 contests. So they're both at the same stage of their boxing career.
Yeah.
So that does help. But yeah, it's a complete computer draw. We just press a button and it does it.
Have you used that chat AI at all?
No.
Oh, it's crazy.
I've heard about it.
It's going to take over the world soon. We won't even be here. They'll just have 2 robots commentating. And they'll probably accurately predict every bout weeks in advance.
There's the one you can put in a description of words as well, and it creates a picture.
Yeah,
You heard of that? Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but
yeah, it's the same sort of as AI. So they've got all that ring space to use, but they're keeping it quite centre ground for round number 3. Nice work there from Sandy. As Akil fires back. Nice work again. There's a wee body shot there from Sandy. Using that reach well.
yeah.
It's making it difficult for Akil to land. He's been landing on the gloves. He's some about finding success there, just at the side of the head.
You can sometimes say, even if you don't know the boxer, but you know what club they come from, you know they're going to be of a decent standard. And Rob Roy's obviously one of those clubs that
Gala shoes as well, to be honest.
yeah. I think I'm going to stick to my policy of not predicting any more of the
Well,
bouts.
this one I don't know, because it's like now I'm sort of watching Sandy a bit more and I'm seeing him being very accurate with that long jab.
I think the biggest disappointment for me is that we can't see any more than these 3 rounds. You know what I mean? I kind of like this to continue and see where it went. But obviously just the 3 rounds in amateur boxing.
So I've done it both boxes in the ring. I think this might be a split.
Yeah,
That's my prediction.
I wouldn't be surprised.
If it was just based on the last round, I'd say blue corner. I think earlier in the bout, Akil was a bit busier. But no, everything was landing. That's why I'm finding it tricky to see, because he was landing on the gloves.
We go to our judges. We have a 4-1 split decision. Who's in favour of the winner through to the next round? In the red corner, Aziz. And waiting applause going for Sandy Reid. Contest number 10 on the bill is a walkover. A blue corner boxer has withdrawn, therefore Blake Travers, Dunfermline, walks over to the next round in the 67 kilo Development C Elite Men Division. Contest number 11. Can we have boxers, please?
Gail, Aziz getting the result there.
Yep.
So this will be another contest in the Development C 67 kilos.
Is it Liam McConnell or Neath?
Nith Valley.
Neath Valley.
Nith? Is it Neath or Nith?
I had Neath in it, but I'm hopeless at pronouncing. I was saying Hoyk or something. I say Howick or
yeah.
So pass back to Craig as he introduces both boxers.
Just for this one, this is James Thompson, star referee, introducing the red corner, boxing for the Nith Valley, boxing club, the Free Springer McConnell. And in the blue corner, boxing for the Granite City Boxing Club, Aberdeen, Jordan Watson.
I'm going to go with Craig Stevens' pronunciation.
Neath Valley.
And then we've got Jordan Watson, Granite City.
I feel like I've seen. I'm hopeless with faces, but I feel like I know these two boxers.
Right. Our second boxer from Granite City of the night, we saw obviously Kevin Murray earlier, unfortunately missing out to Ewan Thompson of Lanark. I think that's still best fight of the night. Kevin Murray
Best bout of the night.
versus Ewan Thompson. That was a bit of a barn burner.
Yep.
I think the other ones have been a bit more composed, a bit more sort of boxing matches, but that'd probably be the one I'd watch back, to be honest.
So just having a wee time out for one reason or another.
Nith Valley from Dumfries, I believe.
Yeah, it says
And Granite City from Aberdeen, so kind of one from the north, one from the south, a real.
When Neath Valley,
North-south
I've
contest.
just agreed to do the home show on 9th of April. So there's do you know why we're stopping?
I don't know.
So we're just waiting for this bout to begin. Ben will go find it. I'm just nosy, so I know. The officials are discussing something. So if you're watching online, give us a wee like and subscribe. You can also subscribe to JATV Live's YouTube channel if you feel like it, but you need to do that later. Oh, here comes Ben. We're going to find it. What's the gossip, Ben? What's the gossip?
We're waiting for Kevin Kerr to return from the toilet.
Oh, it wasn't even exciting.
I don't think he realised he was on this belt. So I think he went and nipped to the lavy, but the supervisor had the officials already laid out who was going to be doing each contest. So Kevin was listed as this one. So they maybe could have just chucked somebody else in, but I don't know. It's up to Dougie Fraser, the supervisor, who officiates which one. Here he comes just now, so that's Kevin. We might see him coming around the ringside.
So we go as this round has just begun a few settings.
We should have given him a round of applause.
Hi to Aiden, is watching online, supporting Liam.
I was worried something serious was happening with the
I know,
doctors
that's
or
what I
something,
thought.
but no, it was just Kevin Kerr at the toilet.
So we go round number one. Liam McConnell from Neath Valley in the red corner, and Jordan Watson from Granite City in the blue. Nice work there from Liam.
Kevin obviously acted as the team manager for the Commonwealth Games down in
Oh, yeah,
Birmingham, the Scottish.
Just going to get a wee count there
Standing count.
after an early start from Liam. Jordan just needs to keep his composure, but another big right there coming from Liam, the red.
It was a big right hand that forced that standing count from Liam.
What his shots there as Coach Mark.
And another big
body
right hand,
head.
and a left hook follows up, and another left
Got to
hook.
get another count. His big, powerful shots just coming again and again. No really.
3 very hard, clean shots.
And the referee calls it. I think that was the right count there. The right decision. The referee to end the bout there.
I think Jordan will be disappointed because it's the first round, and you know, right now looking at him in the corner, he looks fine. He looks fresh enough. But there were
I just
3
think they were big headshots.
very big shots, and it was his second standing count of the first round. It is a development championship, so I guess, you know, we do have to err on the side of the safety of the boxers at all times. But you know, you can see he's saying there to the ref, he's absolutely fine.
A very, very quick start from Liam. Let's pass back to Craig Stephen with the official announcement.
The first duty of the referees for the safety of the boxers tonight is the Thompson stops this contest in round number 1, declaring the winner and through to the ring with the red corner, Liam Mcconnell. And ladies and gentlemen, it takes great courage to pull on the gloves and step into the boxing ring at any level. Let's see the man from Granite City, Jordan Watson. So contest number 12 on the programme is a walkover to the red corner has been drawn for Howe from Roxburgh. Walks over to the next round in the 67 kilo welterweight division. Contest number 13, can we have boxers please?
This is one I'm looking forward to. Axel and Guy from Rob Roy and Connor Jolly from Braveheart.
Development Championships C. The league male in the 71 kilo light middleweight division. Once again, our referee, 3-star referee, Mr. Roy. Introducing in the red corner, he boxes to the Rob Roy, boxing with Glasgow, he is Axel Roy. And crossing in the blue corner, boxing to the Bravehearts, boxing for the Royal Borough of Wighorn, Connor Jolly.
Do you know what my first question is going to be?
Yeah.
What?
Related to Tyler Jolly.
Is he?
He is, I believe.
He
I'm
looks
not
like
entirely. Yeah. I don't know if it's a brother or a cousin though, but I think he was down in November, Tyler, because I spoke to him at the development championships in November.
I'm going to ask him.
supporting
Just
Connor.
going to message him. This is message.
Well, he was here in November, watching on. So, but I'm not entirely sure if it's a brother or Kevin Kerr might know. He's off.
So I just messaged Tyler. Let's find it. Maybe busy.
He might be watching. He should be watching. Where is he?
He better be watching.
Yeah.
So we go round number 1. Axel and Goy, the red corner from Rob Roy, and Connor Jolly from Bravehearts in the blue, round number 1.
Tyler, obviously a bronze medalist at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham.
Yeah, he posted a wee highlight video the other day. It was actual class.
Fastest ever knockout in the Commonwealth Games.
That's right.
Took, what was it, 11 seconds to knock out Daniel Hilton of Jamaica.
Big shots there coming from Axel. So he just powers forward.
And then obviously the bronze, he lost to the Welsh boxer Croft in the semi-finals. A very close contest. I thought Tyler was actually edging it, but then he got a cut in the second or third round, and it really, I think Croft took over after that. But it's fantastic boxing, 3 belts down there, you know, a well-earned bronze medal. I know he was gutted at the time that it wasn't, more than that. But a fantastic achievement.
Nice head movement there from Axel. Nice left there. Big power shots. Mcconnell really needs to use that wing space, get out the way. We back and forth there.
I think it's a cousin, if I had to guess. I think it's a cousin of Tyler's. Tom Jolly, the coach, is his uncle, so there is a clan of Jollies down at Bravehearts. Has he responded now?
Not yet. Must be watching. Just too deep in the. What's going on?
And then we have Axel Ngoy from Rob Roy in the red. He was a bit of afters there. I don't know what was said.
Oh, I never seen that. I just glanced away.
Yeah, there was something said between the two right at the end.
Should have got up and asked them. So, great first round, I think.
Yeah.
Connor, just the last few seconds was a bit busy, but Axel, for me, throughout.
Coming for, he's got power. You can tell.
And he doesn't really let his opponent get that height or reach advantage because he sort of bounces forward.
Yeah.
He's moving his head on the way in and the way back out, and there's a lot of power. So, but Connor, to be fair to him, wasn't he looking two-faced at times? So it was landing. He just, for me, just needs to get himself in a better space and be in front of those big power shots. So we go round number 2.
So this is the 71 kilo C category. So this is the other weight class where we won't have the final this weekend. This will carry over. So this is a round of 16 contest.
So Axel's great stamina. I think that's what just he's no stopping.
He's got a swarming style, doesn't he? Where he just wants to get all over and
it does make it harder to use that jab to keep your opponent away or to set the pace.
Well, you can see just by looking at the pair, Connor's got a significant height and reach advantage. So if this is boxed at long range, there's only going to be one winner. So Axel has to get in close. Do I have an answer?
He replied saying it's his uncle, but I don't know if this Connor's his uncle or another uncle.
Maybe his uncle. It's just Or he's making a joke.
Yeah, we'll find out.
He is a joker, Tyler. I did find that out down in Birmingham. A very good table tennis player. He was destroying everyone on the table tennis court down in Birmingham, from what I saw.
We're getting a count now after there's an uppercut there. Axel taking instruction well from his corner.
He's letting some big shots go, yeah.
Just coming to the end of round number 2. There's an uppercut, I believe that count came from.
Yeah, it was a big uppercut. Connor was kind of leaning over, which maybe isn't ideal when you're boxing somebody so much shorter. You maybe want to try and stand upright. Kind of left himself open for that right uppercut. We've got a 3-star referee, Ravi Rai, giving the standing count there. We've said before, it's an amateur contest, so that won't necessarily make it 10-8, unlike in the professional game. So the contest is very much still there. I mean, Axel...
Wait, if somebody's joined in, definitely uncle. So
right.
Yeah, it must be his uncle.
Yeah.
Unless they're
No, it could be, yeah.
So here we go, third and final round. Connor Jolly. The blue corner, Axel Ngoy. And the red,
a couple of great shots there from Connor to start. He's got to not try and trade though in close, Connor. If this is
it's a wee bit,
if this contest is competed in close, there's only going to be one winner. He's really got to try and keep moving his feet, keep using his jab. You know, if it does get in close, you know, try and maybe hold and stop Axel from letting those shots go, reset. A really nice jab there from Connor. You can tell that he's got some good boxing skills with that jab straight right. And
yeah, but it can be difficult to box somebody like Axel when if there is up in your face, and Axel's been taught probably always boxing people maybe a bit taller than him.
Yeah,
because he is quite. You can see.
Oh, great uppercut from Connor.
Yeah, nice work there from Connor.
I mean, is Axel starting to tire a little bit? He's maybe not coming forward with the same ferocity that he was in the first couple of rounds.
This is the thing when you're unloading like that and very early. I mean, I know he's got great stamina, you can see that, but another big uppercut.
Good uppercut there from Axel. It's close to us, we could see that, but he's backing back a little bit, which he wasn't doing in the first couple of rounds. He wasn't really backing off Axel. Now
we go nice left.
It's Axel who's going backwards, interestingly. Yep. Not too long left in this.
He needs to get his hands up. There's at least I counted 5 or 6 that are landing. Final 10 settings.
I think Connor's edged this round. It's just
definitely
the work in the first couple of rounds from Axel. Lovely
shots,
2 shots to end the contest though from Axel.
He's quite it's like diversity in his boxing. Even when he was on the back foot there, he was landing. He's throwing that left landing. I think Connor.
It was a great clash of styles. Really, the two competing styles. One wanting to box, keep it long range. One wanting to come in, let heavy shots go. It was a great example of that. Boxer v brawler.
Yeah, definitely.
Referee will bring both boxers together. And as he does so, as always here this evening, please show your appreciation. Both our boxers in the ring. The contest comes to an end. We have a unanimous decision, the winner. And through to the next round. In the red corner, Axel Ngoy. And please get the ball scoring line from Whitmore. Connor Jolly.
So done there.
Axel
both boxers, but Axel getting the win.
I think Connor can be very proud of that third round. You know, he showed a lot of his talent in that third and final round. Just Axel doing enough of the first 2.
Of the walkover. So it's about 15. We're going to go back one out. About number 14.
For your information, tomorrow the weigh-in for boxers will be between 8 and 10.
So the box out 10 tomorrow weigh-in is between 8 and 10. And then boxing will kick off at 11. This is Forswood's Ross Cornett and Taris Jacob, Leith Victoria. Scotland's oldest boxing club, is that right?
Leith Victoria is Scotland's oldest boxing club, yeah. 1919, I believe.
Wow.
1919.
1990.
Well, I believe so. I mean, it's on the shorts, so I'm guessing that. I think that was the year the club was formed.
Home crowd there.
He boxes for Scotland's oldest boxing club, the proudly Victoria Athletic Club, Edinburgh. He is Harris Striker.
I've got a quiz for you, Jamie. What's Scotland's second oldest boxing club?
Oh,
It's affiliate that's still affiliated to Boxing Scotland.
Right, let's just pass this question on to the comments. If you know anybody watching, jump in the comments.
I
let
know
me
the
know.
answer.
I know you know the answer. Just I don't want you to tell me the answer. Okay, I'm just going to ask Craig. Craig, what's Scotland's second oldest affiliated boxing club?
I know the answer.
Oh, even know you know. So we've roped down Craig Stephen to find out.
Yeah, the second oldest that's still current. Okay, the
What's
answer.
Audric? What's Audric?
I'm not sure.
Some people are.
North. And they were formed in the 1920s. I can't remember the exact date, but it was 1920s. I'll give you a clue. They've just come back.
Byron.
No, not Byron. Close. As close as you can get.
Inch. In Inverurie.
They're on the same street. Yeah.
Inverurie.
Yep. Aberdeen Boxing Club.
Aberdeen.
Yeah, they've just reaffiliated this season. They've been away for 3 years, but they've just come back.
So Aberdeen Boxing Club is the answer if you're watching online.
1920 something they affiliated. Yeah. So. That was MC Craig Stephen coming into the conversation.
Yeah,
I don't know if the microphone picked him up.
No, it wouldn't have picked him up. So this is the final bout of today. We've been keeping an eye on these two in the ring. It's 75 kg. That's it for round number one. Both boxers, I think, making their presence felt. I try and lip read. Do you know that? When I try and glance and see what they're saying to each other.
You should put a microphone in there. And then
Aye, then they won't talk. But the officials, I don't even remember, some of the officials would deliberately walk in front of the camera and swear.
Yeah.
Just to wind us up.
It's up there tonight. He thinks he's walking in front of it.
John McKenna's looking for the camera. Jim
Needs a ladder to get in
Smith
front of
told
that.
him it was that, the CCTV camera. So, thanks everybody watching online. Just give a shout out in case I don't get the opportunity. Make sure you click and like and subscribe. There we go, round number 2.
So final contest of the night, 10th and final contest. We were scheduled to have 15, but 5 boxers withdrew. But we're scheduled to have 46 belts on Saturday and 46 belts on Sunday. So a busy weekend across 2 rings.
92.
I think we're going to do some more commentary on the elites tomorrow, aren't we? I think we're going to stream the ring 2, which will have school, junior and youth. And this is ring 1, which has all elite contests. So I think we're going to continue with the commentary on the elite contests. But we do intend to stream the ring 2 as well, but probably without the commentary. Touch wood, all the technical issues that have happened before.
Today's been alright, but it's easy when you got one ring.
I think we will try and record bouts just in case things shut off, as has happened unfortunately before due to Wi-Fi issues and all the likes.
It's just because in venues like this, it is difficult, especially if you got a lot of guests coming and they're sharing the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It's trying to be live is the difficulty.
Yeah.
If it was just, if we were like that Channel 4 documentary earlier and just recording stuff.
That's what I used to be like. So
it'd be nice and easy. Yeah. That Channel 4 crew's got no problems. But being live brings its technical issues, buffering and Wi-Fi and all the things that could go wrong. everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong at some
I know,
point.
that's how we learn. So Ross and Harris just coming to the end of round number 2. Both kept the momentum up, firing these big shots at each other. Set for round number 2. I don't know who could take this. I've seen
another well-matched contest. You know, there's only been a couple that there's been clear. Obviously, there was a stoppage with Liam McConnell, Jordan Watson, but apart from that, it's been.
You should get a wee shield,
really,
you know, when you play like one of the games and you achieve like 100 kills or something, and a wee shield comes up. You should get one. Ding. Well matched contest. You should get one to pop up.
Yeah.
Well matched. I'm not as heavy as Joe Rogan. I don't think. Is that weighing machine still there? So we've got one more round left, our final round of the final bout of this evening. Greg Houston, how you doing? He's watching online. I'll see you tomorrow. That's right, Greg's here tomorrow.
Gregory's here tomorrow, and then Craig Stevens back on Sunday, sharing the MCing duties.
I like how he's watching just to keep an eye, so he knows the boxers that are going through. It's another. Him and Craig, I see them more than I see my family sometimes. When the boxing season's up and you're travelling here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
But Greg he's like you. He's got great knowledge of the boxers and the clubs and the coaches, and I'm just hopeless with that.
He obviously joined us for commentary for the elite semi-finals,
Yeah,
didn't he, last year?
That's
Yeah,
right.
he knows his stuff. Obviously, being out and about and doing all the shows, he's seen these boxers week in, week out, and a good wrestling knowledge as well.
Oh yeah, and I'm really into WWE now, like with the whole Vince McMahon situation. And
Who's winning the Rumble?
I kind of want it to be Cody Rhodes, but if they do set up, if The Rock does come back, they set that up for WrestleMania. Then
Not Sami Zayn.
I don't think.
Gotta go Sami, surely.
I think there'll be a breakaway. I think Sami Zayn and Jey Uso will support The Rock.
Ah, okay.
Whereas Solo and the rest of the family will split, or maybe Naomi will come return, pick a side. So it's for any. I should write this stuff as well. We should. That's Greg, if you listen. Oh, he said Cody all the way. But I think they'll split the belts. I think they'll need to split the belts.
I think Cody will win it. Seeing the package they put together for the video package, I think.
Yeah. And they didn't need to announce him.
Yeah.
So these guys aren't getting up in the ring.
I'm not going to try and attempt to call
come
this
on.
contest. A nice left hook to the body.
Just stuck in it right to
on
the
bell
very,
from
very
Harris.
end. Wow. Great bout to end it
Great
this
contest.
evening.
No, they can both be really proud. Obviously, only one of them's going to go through.
How are they going to judge? Can they just put them both through? Let's just put this one. We'll just let them both go through.
So this is a quarterfinal. So the winner.
So they could go through, just rearrange it.
No. So the winner will go through to tomorrow's semi-final. We already know that they will box Albert Anthony of Priestfield.
Oh, I love watching Albert. He's a great boxer. So we go past back Craig Stevens, the official announcement in the ring.
Will always have one match check the boxers before we proceed. So if they're happy, Mr. Smith will bring both boxers together. And as he does so for the final time this evening, please show appreciation from both our boxers. So those are our judges. We have a unanimous decision. Those in favour of the winner through to the next round. In a red corner,
So unanimous decision there. Well done to Ross, who gets through to box Albert Anthony. Is that right?
Yeah, Albert Anthony of Priestfield will box Ross Cornett. Forgewood with the victory in the final battle of today.
I thought it was very, very close for me. So we will be back tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. My name is Jamie O'Neill. This is Ben Holme. We'll be back tomorrow with two streams. So keep fingers crossed that everything goes well. But well, I'm looking forward to it.
No, thank you, Jamie, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
This has been Box Scotland's National Development Championships 2023 for the CDE divisions, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Perfect. Cheers, Jamie.